Yo, what's going on, guys? And today I wanted to talk about Ben Simmons. Look, Ben Simmons' lack of improvement on offense should be really held against him. And people just kind of need to stop deflecting. When I watch him and I get pissed off, he's not aggressive enough. Look, we already know that he's an incredible passer, defender, rebounder. Sure, he can do all those things at an elite level, but his lack of shooting and shot creating are hurting his team. Now that Embiid has had that knee injury, you would assume that he'd be stepping up and playing like the player we thought that coming out was being compared to LeBron. And he doesn't have the skills to do so. He doesn't have the same offensive arsenal to take games into his own hands. Well, the team would be worse without his current skills. He's still hurting them because he lacks a sense of urgency to improve. In 2018, the Celtics didn't care to guard him, and it hurt Embiid because they could just focus on Embiid. In 2019, he had problems with Jimmy, who also needed to drive the rim to be successful. Sure, they lost to Kawhi Leonard on a game winner, but Toronto could have kept guessing if he had somewhat of a jumper. Ben can't step up with scoring against the Hawks because he hasn't improved in that area, making Embiid even more miserable as he has to try and match up with Capella on a torn meniscus. And look, after what seems like 5 years of other great prospects in his draft class that also were considered inferior to him, have all made improvements from Jaylen Brown to Brandon Ingram, Domantas Sabonis, Pascal Siakam, DeJounte Murray, Malcolm Brogdon, and Karis LeVert. All of them have developed some kind of shot creation or a shot, even if it's somewhat average. He should be able to do just as well. And I think it's like disappointing, and it's not talked about much, that he shoots bad because he shoots with the wrong hand. It's really weird. It's weird as fuck. It's a huge issue in the playoffs, but everyone knows it. Okay, it's like the thing is he doesn't even need to make jump shots. He just needs to learn some post up moves. Start from there, then make some close range jump shots. And it really comes down if he's a better finisher or a better free throw shooter. Like if he can just hit 65 to 75% of his free throws and use his incredible athleticism to attack the goddamn rim and finish, I'd be really happy. And like I kind of accepted that he might never ever have a remotely functional jump shot. And he's so big that he's also a great good entry passer, which is a skill very few people have, and it's necessary to have to play with Embiid. And obviously he has this defensive prowess and versatility that I think he cares more about defense than offense, and he's extremely aggressively unselfish. He's an incredible slasher, and you know I think the real issue is that also that he saves his energy for defense. Tobias can score, Embiid can score, even Seth Curry and Danny Green can score, and he just doesn't care for anything else because no one else can replicate his defensive versatility and how good he's on defense. I think like the ability is if he Ben Simmons needs to become an elite finisher and a good free throw shooter and be really good at attacking the rim because I feel like that's how he's going to be successful if he just goes at the rim continuously like that. I would like. I think he wants to improve as a basketball player, and he shouldn't limit his game just because it interferes with his teammates' skills. Improving his skills is improving his value. Maybe not to the Sixers, but it's a business, and he can get traded at any point. And the thing is like I take back the post ups because the post ups push Embiid into the perimeter, and wouldn't work. I think having a big who can get into the lanes for dunks or passes to set up teammates is a positive on offense, even if he really sucks at shooting. People are just really obsessed with trying to fit his square peg into the round point guard hole peg, even though we've seen it time and time after again. The position is stupid in basketball. It shouldn't matter what the Sixers call him. I don't know why I'm calling him the Celtics. Sixers want to call him if people were rational, but I think even if they used him exactly the same but called him the power forward, people wouldn't care as much about his shooting. People will then say, but you can't play a non-shooter like Ben with Embiid. Except you can, they are. Embiid and Ben is actually the best two-man pairing of any of the five highest minutes. Embiid pairing at plus 15.9 of the regular season compared to Embiid's plus 12.4 overall. So yeah. And, I just think let's develop the skill on the outside, guys. That's basically it for me. I'm gonna just hang out, do my thing. Dude, my shit's not been uploading to YouTube and it's really freaking annoying me. But yeah. Peace out.